everybody. It's the GunDoctor from Crusader Weaponry here with you again. We are going to do a little bit of a SlipStream demonstration today. First things first though, showing you here, nothing in the magazine well. And I don't know if we can see this very well today or not. There we go, there's nothing in the chamber. We have not cleared the weapon, we're ready to go. This weapon, I'll just tell you, has been slipstreamed several times before. But let me get this apart. It is very dirty. The last ammo I had through it, the powder was just dirty and nasty. So we're going to clean this up a little bit, and then I'll walk you through doing the slipstream on it as well. So let's get this thing apart. Okay, now that we have it apart, let's talk first about how far it's taken down. This is what's called a field strip. In other words, I haven't taken every piece and part out of it. It is down to just its base elements and ready to be cleaned. The average person really doesn't need to take it down any further than this. If it needs to go down any further, I would suggest first of all learning how to do it from somebody that knows, or simply letting your local gunsmith do it for you. What I like to use, and I use it on my own guns and customer guns alike, I like to use the, let's see, get it up here, there we go, I like to use the Tetragun Action Blaster. This stuff in a heartbeat will blast every piece of grit, grease, and grime out of there. The only negative piece, it's really not negative, but it's all I can come up with about it, is that it really doesn't leave any oils in the pores of the metal. So you have to go ahead and re-lube the entire gun after getting it nice and clean with this stuff. And all we're going to do is just blast it off and leave everything nice and clean. So let me get done that far and I'll walk you through some more. Alright, here we go, we got it all sprayed down. Now, one thing to note is I did spray some down the barrel, but that doesn't mean that all of the copper jacketing and whatnot is out of the barrel. So that will take your normal bore cleaner. If you're shooting anything with copper jacketing, I do recommend that you use some type of gun cleaner that has ammonia in it. Ammonia will basically melt, chemically just melt the copper right out of the barrel. There we go, that's looking better. Now, once you get everything cleaned, I still like to just wipe everything down just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And if I'm doing a detailed job, I actually go through quite a few Q-tips. They are excellent at getting into cracks and crevices where normally you wouldn't be able to get into. I don't know if you can tell, especially with the guide rod there, it was pretty coated. But this Action Blaster really does just leave nothing behind. It is pretty cold stuff. It is acetone based with other components as well. So once you spray it on, it is really cold. Fingers are still frozen. This one actually looks pretty good. Alright, now for the slipstream, let me grab my bottle here and we'll get started.